The secret life of the ostrich. Standing tall against the African horizon, the ostrich cuts an unmistakable figure. At heights reaching up to 9 feet and weighing as much as 350 pounds, these magnificent birds command attention wherever they roam. Yet despite their prominence in popular culture and their status as the world's largest living bird, the ostrich remains one of nature's most misunderstood creatures. Behind the myths and misconceptions lies a complex animal with remarkable adaptations, intricate social behaviors, and survival strategies honed over millions of years. Ancient giants in modern times. The ostrich belongs to a group of flightless birds called ratites, which also includes emus, cassowaries, and kiwis. These birds are evolutionary remnants of a time when flightless giants ruled many continents. The ostrich's scientific name, Struthio camelus, reflects both its bird-like nature and its camel-like ability to thrive in harsh, arid environments. Fossil evidence suggests that ostriches have inhabited Africa for at least 20 million years, making them one of the continent's oldest surviving megafauna. During the Pleistocene epoch, ostrich-like birds roamed across Europe and Asia, but climate changes and human pressure eventually confined them to their current African stronghold. Today, wild ostriches are found primarily in the savannas, grasslands, and semi-deserts of eastern and southern Africa, though small populations persist in parts of West Africa. Masterpieces of natural engineering. The ostrich's imposing size is just the beginning of its remarkable adaptations. Every aspect of their anatomy reflects millions of years of evolution in Africa's challenging environments. Their long, powerful legs serve as both their primary means of locomotion and their most effective defense mechanism. These legs, equipped with sharp knife-like claws, can deliver kicks powerful enough to kill a lion or seriously injure a human. What makes ostrich locomotion truly extraordinary is their ability to reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, making them the fastest-running birds on Earth. Their running gait is a marvel of biomechanical efficiency. Unlike humans, who alternate between their left and right legs, ostriches use a unique two-toed foot structure that maximizes speed and energy conservation. The larger, more prominent toe bears most of the bird's weight, while the smaller outer toe provides balance and steering. The ostrich's famous long neck serves multiple crucial functions beyond simply reaching high vegetation. This flexible appendage acts as a periscope, allowing the bird to survey its surroundings for predators while its body remains hidden behind rocks or vegetation. The neck also serves as a counterbalance during high-speed running, shifting position to help the bird change direction rapidly while maintaining stability. Perhaps most remarkably, ostriches possess the largest eyes of any land vertebrate, measuring nearly 2 inches in diameter. These enormous eyes provide exceptional visual acuity, enabling them to spot potential threats from distances of several miles. Their eyes are actually larger than their brains, a testament to the critical importance of vision in their survival strategy. Debunking the head-in-sand myth. One of the most persistent myths about ostriches is that they bury their heads in sand when frightened. This misconception likely arose from observing ostriches lowering their heads to ground level, either to feed on low-growing plants or to tend to their nests. When an ostrich lies flat against the ground with its head and neck extended, the earth-toned coloring can make the bird nearly invisible from a distance, creating the illusion that only the body is visible. In reality, ostriches are far from cowardly. When threatened, they employ a sophisticated array of defensive strategies. Their first line of defense is their exceptional eyesight and speed, which usually allows them to escape danger long before it arrives. If escape isn't possible, ostriches become formidable fighters, using their powerful kicks as weapons. A single kick from an ostrich can generate forces exceeding 2,000 pounds per square inch, making them one of the most dangerous birds on Earth when cornered. Complex social dynamics. Ostrich social behavior is far more nuanced than many realize. These birds live in complex social groups that can range from small family units to large flocks of 50 or more individuals. The social structure varies dramatically depending on the season, food availability, and breeding cycles. During non-breeding periods, ostriches often form mixed groups that include individuals of different ages and both sexes. These gatherings provide multiple benefits, increased vigilance against predators, shared knowledge about food sources, and protection through numbers. Within these groups, ostriches maintain intricate hierarchical relationships, with dominant individuals claiming the best feeding spots and safest positions within the flock. The breeding season transforms ostrich social dynamics entirely. Males become highly territorial, establishing and defending areas that can span several square kilometers. Dominant males perform elaborate courtship displays that involve dropping to their knees, swaying their heads and necks in serpentine motions, and producing deep, booming calls that can be heard for miles. These displays serve both to attract females and to intimidate rival males. Female ostriches are remarkably discerning when choosing mates. They evaluate potential partners based on territory quality, display vigor, and the male's ability to provide protection. Interestingly, ostrich mating systems can vary from monogamous pairs to complex polygamous arrangements where one male mates with multiple females. Extraordinary parenting strategies. Ostrich reproduction involves some of the most fascinating parenting behaviors in the animal kingdom. After mating, females lay their eggs in communal nests that can contain 20 or more eggs from different mothers. These eggs are enormous, the largest of any living bird, weighing up to 3 pounds each and measuring 6 inches in length. The dominant female, known as the major hen, takes primary responsibility for the nest. She lays her eggs in the center of the nest scrape and covers the eggs of subordinate females around the periphery. This arrangement isn't random. The major hen's eggs receive optimal incubation conditions and protection, while the outer eggs serve as sacrificial buffers against predators. Both parents share incubation duties, with the female typically sitting on the eggs during the day and the male taking over at night. Their different colorations serve camouflage purposes. The brown and gray females blend with daytime surroundings, while the black and white males are less visible in moonlight and shadow. The incubation period lasts approximately 42 days, during which parents must defend their nest against a host of predators including hyenas, jackals, caracals, and various birds of prey. Nest success rates are relatively low in the wild, with many nests falling victim to predators or environmental factors. When chicks hatch, they are remarkably precocial, able to walk, run, and feed themselves within hours. Despite this independence, young ostriches benefit greatly from parental protection and guidance. Parents lead their chicks to prime feeding areas, teach them to recognize edible plants, and provide crucial protection against the numerous predators that prey on young ostriches. Dietary adaptations and feeding ecology. Ostriches are primarily herbivorous, but their diet reveals remarkable adaptability and opportunism. They consume a wide variety of plant materials including grasses, leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds. Their diet changes seasonally and geographically, reflecting both food availability and nutritional needs. During the dry season, ostriches may travel considerable distances to find fresh vegetation, often congregating around water sources where plant growth remains green. They show particular preference for new growth and flowering parts of plants, which provide higher nutritional content than mature vegetation. What makes ostrich feeding behavior particularly interesting is their occasional consumption of animal matter. While not true omnivores, ostriches will opportunistically eat insects, small reptiles, and even rodents when encountered. This dietary flexibility likely contributes to their success in variable and sometimes harsh environments. Ostriches also deliberately consume sand, stones, and other inorganic materials. These items collect in their muscular gizzards, where they serve as grinding agents to break down tough plant material. A healthy adult ostrich may carry several pounds of stones in its gizzard at any given time. Water conservation mastery. Living in Africa's arid environments has shaped remarkable water conservation adaptations in ostriches. These birds can survive for extended periods without drinking water, obtaining much of their hydration from the vegetation they consume. When water is available, they drink readily, but their physiological adaptations allow them to thrive even during severe droughts. Ostriches possess specialized kidneys that concentrate urine to minimize water loss. They also have the ability to raise their body temperature several degrees above normal during hot periods, reducing the need for water loss through panting. Their feathers provide excellent insulation against both heat and cold, helping maintain optimal body temperature with minimal energy expenditure. During extremely hot periods, ostriches employ behavioral thermoregulation strategies. They orient their bodies to minimize exposure to direct sunlight, seek shade when available, and use their wings to create cooling airflow over their bodies. These combined physiological and behavioral adaptations make them remarkably well suited to life in some of Earth's most challenging environments. Communication and intelligence. Ostrich communication involves a sophisticated array of vocalizations, visual displays, and body language. Their vocal repertoire includes booms, hisses, chirps, and whistles, each serving different communicative functions. The deep booming calls of males during breeding season can carry for several kilometers, serving both to attract females and establish territorial boundaries. Visual communication is equally important in ostrich society. Head and neck positions convey different emotional states and intentions. Aggressive individuals hold their heads high with necks extended, while submissive birds lower their heads and necks. Wing positions, tail movements, and overall body posture all contribute to the complex visual language these birds use to navigate their social world. Recent research has revealed surprising cognitive abilities in ostriches. They demonstrate excellent spatial memory, remembering the locations of food sources, water, and safe areas across their large home ranges. They also show remarkable learning ability and can adapt their behavior based on experience with different predator types and human activities. Conservation challenges and success stories. While ostriches are not currently considered endangered, they face increasing pressure from habitat loss, hunting, and human encroachment. Historical populations were much more widespread, extending into the Middle East and northern Africa. The Arabian ostrich subspecies was hunted to extinction in the mid-20th century, serving as a sobering reminder of these birds' vulnerability to human pressure. Today's wild ostrich populations are primarily concentrated in protected areas and game reserves across eastern and southern Africa. Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, and Botswana maintain the largest populations, but numbers in West African countries continue to decline. Commercial ostrich farming has created an interesting conservation dynamic. While farmed birds contribute little to wild populations, the farming industry has generated economic incentives for ostrich conservation and has funded research that benefits wild populations. Ostrich farming also reduces pressure on wild birds by providing alternative sources of ostrich products. Climate change presents new challenges for wild ostrich populations. Changing rainfall patterns affect vegetation growth and water availability, potentially forcing birds to alter traditional movement patterns and breeding cycles. Conservation efforts increasingly focus on maintaining large, connected habitats that allow ostriches to adapt to changing environmental conditions. The future of giants. As Africa continues to develop and human populations grow, the future of wild ostriches depends largely on our ability to balance human needs with wildlife conservation. These remarkable birds serve as important indicators of ecosystem health, and their presence signals well-functioning savanna and grassland environments. The secret life of the ostrich reveals a creature far more complex and remarkable than popular culture suggests. From their sophisticated social behaviors to their extraordinary physical adaptations, ostriches represent millions of years of evolutionary refinement. They are not the simple comedic birds of cartoon fame, but rather masterpieces of natural engineering perfectly adapted to one of Earth's most challenging environments. Understanding and appreciating the true nature of ostriches, their intelligence, adaptability, and ecological importance, is crucial for ensuring their survival. These ancient giants have weathered ice ages, climate shifts, and the rise of human civilization. With continued conservation efforts and growing appreciation for their remarkable qualities, ostriches may continue to stride across the African landscape for millions of years to come. Their story reminds us that even the most familiar animals often harbor secrets that science is only beginning to understand. The ostrich's secret life is one of complexity, adaptation, and survival against remarkable odds, a testament to the endless creativity and resilience of life on Earth.